Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of year. Boo. Sounds like I got wind. That was me being scary. Anyhow, from the nether void of the Shadow Walkers, I'm going to give you a bit of... hang on, somebody's on the blow now. Mike, answer the phone. Is it to do with this here video? I'll take that as well. Anyhow, live from the nether voids of the Shadow Walkers, it's Scary Bingo live from Heathlands. Well, how we doing, ladies and indeed gentlemen? So, I know it's a bit previous and that, some may say, the old Scary Bingo, but as we do the bingo every 2 weeks, you see, the next time we do it, it'll be in November the 3rd or something, I think. There. So, I've got some bat ears on, by the way. As you can see, I think I look absolutely pretty. This is courtesy of Miss Sarah Farmer. So, let's have a deeks around the room. Here we've got, well, let's have a look. We've got the lovely Donna.
Hey.
The demonic Donna, sort of begin with C. Mr. Michael Carter, the squire of this parish.
Hello there.
We've got him in now, wow! We've got the ghoulish Mr. Mark Greener.
Hey.
There we are, hello, he's on the loft, as he does. We've got Brian Jefferson there. No introduction needed. Everybody sounds like they need a couple of rennies. Here we've got behind us, hello, I couldn't get you there. Sarah Farmer, do you want to stand up there, Sarah? Resplendent in, you'll have to go up so you can see over to the gap a bit. With her witch's hats on and a spectacular bingo dress. We've got Abby. No, Abby, can you stand up? She's got an absolute cracker of an Halloween styly dress on. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a corker. And looking about, in the corner there, we've got the lovely Heather there. There we go.
Hello.
There we go. There she's coming
Halloween
up.
hat.
She's coming. She has got a Halloween hat and a boot ghost thing, as you can see. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So, hey, we know. So yes, so it's one of the 48 block game things. It says scary. A lot of it's, I'm looking at the board, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of it's kind of sort of monsters, but with like normal human names. But I'm sure we'll have a laugh. Here we've got so Alistair Robertson looking rather batty today. Well, thank you, Alistair. It's good to be appreciated. So I think, do you know what I haven't got? Oh, I've got them here, Donna. You've sorted us out. Thank you very much. So the sort of how we do it, we'll do out 5. Donna's got to write and do. She's got a pen, she's got a paper, she's itching ready to go, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll do a recap. But again, what I want to do is describe them a bit better, because as I say, they're just normal names like Mike and Dave and Bob and things like that. So, if you are ready, out there in TV land, in the various bubbles across the Heathlands footprint, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get cracking. I'll check my box, and I hope it doesn't put the willies up here, so to speak. Mark. There we go, the first one out. The first one out, ladies and gentlemen, is Boo Boo. Not the small bear of indeterminate gender from Yogi Bear, but kind of an angry ghost fella with a little top, well, no, like a sort of bowler hat. And he's looking quite angry, I think. Boo Boo. One word, 2 syllables, both repetitive of the word boo. Well, it would do, wouldn't it? Well, it's maybe a different one ever, you know. Cheryl saying hello from the Blue Bubble. Hello there, Cheryl.
Hey.
Always nice to have you on board. So that was the first one, as human Boo Boo. I shall put him down in my cowie there. I'm going to have to shift my chair. I've overreached myself. I've done mischief now. Right, the second one out, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Is what we've got here. It's Anthony, who we just had a bit of a sing-song for Anthony, because it's his birthday tomorrow. Hello. But he doesn't look new like this, because Anthony on here is kind of like some sort of, well, it's not even got the right amount of legs, but kind of like a snappy spider with claws. Yeah? Oh no, he has got the right amount of arms and legs. So imagine, well, just look at it, to be fair. It's kind of like, I will feel my wings slipping, not me. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. The old Anthony there. I just noticed, Donna, if I do this at the right angle, can you see on the screen there's like a blue dot?
Yeah.
That blue dot, ladies and gentlemen, is the rangefinder from the camera. Oh, there you go. It is, aye. There you go, first time I've seen that. Okay, so that was Anthony. But wait, there's more. Also, at various points I'll be bringing a few little props in. This is, did you bring this? Who brought this? Was it you? So I brought this in. Oh, Milady! Oh, yeah. So that was, that's what I've ever met. I'm going to show you some of this. Is really good, by the way. I haven't met this very morning. We've got some stuff over there we'll bring in later on because it's all afternoon. Look at that. Pumpkin. But not to be outdone. I know it's Halloween, but I don't care. Oh, I say! You know what I mean? Okay, Brian. First rule of broadcasting.
Hello, shut up.
There you go. Right, so next up we have,
Knock it off.
good man, is Billy. Now Billy is a mummy kind of thing, bandaged little fella. Billy. Oh no, Billy, look what, it's your bloody bandages, man. They're hanging out. If somebody stood on that, he would unravel. So that is Billy. It would hurt. It needs some Savlon on it after that.
You would.
Or a bit of Germaline. Can you still get Germaline? In little tins.
I presume you can.
All my childhood smelled of was Germaline and calamine lotion, Donna. I was forever allergic to everything and scraping things. Right, so what was that? I've forgotten his name already, it's Billy. Okay, next up we've got... Hello, no bit exotic here. He's a waiter by day, at night, a flamenco dancer. It is Pablo, who looks like, I don't know what he looks like. He looks like that, basically. Blue trousers, a Maasai tail. He must get his trousers made to measure from a tailor. Because I don't think you'd be able to buy them in Primark, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a big red nose, and do you know why he's looking happy? And why not? Pablo. Buono estente. Pablo.
Sounds like Spanish.
That's what I was trying to do, you see, Brian. I was trying to lend an air of the exotic to the proceedings. That was Pablo. It's really hard to find them on this thing. Pablo. I better move me box here, I think. Okay, next up. How many is that we're done?
One more.
Is it?
Yeah, one
I've only done 3. How have I missed one? Have I put him back in? I've probably put one back in there. Can you read out the ones I've done?
Boo boo.
Ah, it's Boo Boo. Oh, Boo Boo's been misplaced by the ghost when I was shown the name. Right, Brian, put it on silence.
I have done, but it
Well, you haven't, have you? Next up, a strange name for a squid-like creature with many tentacles. I said tentacles, Mark. Is Patricia. Patricia, kind of a squid-like spotty thing. Alternatively, Brian, why not put it in a different room that I'm sure Donna can help you with?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not a stockbroker calling to confirm your £24 million transaction to the Cayman Islands. He's not avoiding tax, he's evading tax, not the other way around. Patricia. So that was the final 5. Thank you very much. Okay, so we had, in those first 5, we had Boo Boo. Hey, Boo Boo. Do you know what I haven't seen? Yogi Bear for it. I mean, not that I go for a pint with him, but I've just never seen like the old school Yogi Bears for years. So we had Boo Boo, Anthony, Billy, Pablo. Close the door. Literally put it in the other, right in the other, unbelievable. Pablo and Patricia, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a dig at the old the thing. Screen peep thing. So I've got us done that. Hello, Andrew Toppis, have a great game of bingo. Thank you, Andrew. We shall. And we've got, I think it's Mark Watson saying, Spiff, you look like Vampirina. Is that a nice thing, Mark? I don't know.
That's all turn it off, Brian.
Doesn't matter. We're moving on from phones and that, because we're having a game of bingo for us, for people in the other bubbles, out there in TV land, i.e. across the Heathlands footprint. Phones, we're going to ignore. Okay, next up we have in this next set of 5. Oh, my lids fell off. We have first out. Oh, he's not looking happy, this fella. He's like a depressed blancmange. It's Nigel.
got it.
You got that one? What does Nigel look like? Blob.
Blob with a sad face.
Oh, you're not doing very well. You're not up yet?
I'll say you want some garlic. I wouldn't mind. I'm not averse to garlic. Not being a night walker or any part of the undead, I'm okay. It gives us a bit of wind though, the garlic. Do you know what I mean? Like downwards wind, if you will. Upwards, it's yes, it's certainly there we go. I'm sure you're glad to share that with all you out there in TV land, ladies and gentlemen. Next up we have, looking a bit reminiscent, a cross between what was it? Mr. Messi and someone else out of the Mr. Men, but it's a lady thing called Peggy Sue, like a pink cloud, if you will.
Peggy Sue.
I was waiting for somebody to do it. It was you, Ever.
I've got it as well.
Have you packed it off?
Yeah.
So think pink cloud, limp arms, and eyes. Peggy Sue. New then. What we got next?
Is that Beatles song, Peggy?
Is it what now?
A Beatles song, Peggy Sue.
No, it was Buddy Holly. We now have. What's he? I don't know. He's like a cyclops stag enjoying his shorts. It's Bert. So a big fella, antlers out the side of his head, one central eye, red shorts. His arms are as long as his legs. Red shorts with the yellow, what do you call them? Hangers? Braces. That's it. So that was hangers? What the hell am I talking about? That's Boyd. Oh, Bert, go, Ernie. There we go. As we said, it's been a bit of it. I've had neat puns.
Your hat, Sarah.
I've had neat puns yet, and Brian's remarkably quiet for the change. I don't know what's going on.
Where did you get that? Sorry, that's.
Next up, we have with spiky horns.
Can't remember.
We have Poppy. Kind of like, I'd say, a black currant shag pile carpet with two left feet.
Is that Spiff, sorry?
Poppy. Sort of purplish thing, horns.
With arms and legs. You got that?
Poppy.
I might get one and.
Okay. We shall move on. Mark Watson, if you're watching this, you'd love the board. Things are coming out in lines. It's right up your strasse, this. Have you seen that, Donna? See? Line, line. Yeah. Okay. And the last one of this 5 is... It doesn't look anything like a Poppy, see it's saying that on stuff. Look at this fella. Good God. Imagine a cloud with a devil's tail. And again, he looks depressed, and he's had something in his eye. It's Boris.
Who?
Boris. Cloud-head, spiky tail, or triangle tail.
I don't get the style on toys.
You could say that's the Prime Minister.
You could if you wanted. That I was waiting for somebody to go and down this road.
I don't be having anything to do with that.
Okay, sorry. That's a joke.
I know.
It's
but-
summit.
But we shouldn't really be mentioning them. It's not.
Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to recap? Cap.
Yes, we'll have a
Cap. That was almost perfect time, Brian. Nice one.
Yay! Good
Okay, don't let it get into your head. Hey, so we had Nigel. I'm not getting consternation off me things here. Nigel. We had Peggy Sue. I marked just like the coincidental patterns. Peggy Sue. Bert. What would you do this one? I don't know. It's just what happens. It's what happens is, you see, ladies and gentlemen, every 2 weeks, what happens is what can only be described as bingo madness. How the far to get? But I got as far as Bert, didn't I? Bert. Stop! We then had just my head then. We had Poppy, that silenced them, and Boris. Now, at this point, in this juncture, I'm going to ask my glamorous assistant, the lovely Donna, hello, could you get some of these things? I'm going to show the ladies and gentlemen at home and across the bubbles, AIE, in fact, across the footprint. So Abby is being a little bit moist. Abby's been making these fellas this morning. Look at that. And that is merely a blue roll holder and some additionals of what we painted it. And then a few little things. But wait, there's more. We've got another one. Ooh! Ooh, a sign! Ooh! What a plover! We've got that one. And this one, Donna took special pride on with the cut Newton and that. It looks like he's got a bit of a cold, Donna. He's got a bit of snot hanging out of his gob. I kind of find Frankenstein's monster. I thought, don't be scared. I'm cold. So, well done to Abby for that. Thank you very much, Abby. Well done. Okay. But we haven't got time to do all that. We've got to get my bingo to get on with, haven't we? I'm going to take a little wee sip of my water. And I'll carry on. How's everybody doing in here, all right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good.
that's all. I'm not too bad ever, thank you very much for asking. Okay, next up we have...
Not too bad.
Yeah. I'll say, what about Ernie from the Birds? And I like what you mean. Here we go, look at this. God, blimey. Imagine a Brussels sprout being electrocuted, and he's a bit angry about this fact. And he's got some trees for gloves. It's Twig. Twig. He's enjoying himself, that.
You've got him.
I haven't.
You know got him, Abby? Can you see what looks like?
Twig. Okay.
I've been squashed by the turtle.
Squashed by itself? We're talking about back here. Bingo madness, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing they can do, you know. You can get on the NHS website, you can dial 111, nothing they can do. They'll just say, I'm very sorry, but there's nothing we can do. Next up we have, it's the man with two heads and a hat, Colin. Two heads, well his body's a head, and then his other head's got arms out of it.
What's his name?
Colin, kind of a sort of bluey grey sort of colour. I'll tell you something, there's no point Colin wearing that because he's not going to do it for him, he's just going to fall off.
Not like a double head.
Yes.
Double
On
heat.
top of each other, though.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
No.
Okay, that's Colin. Who we got next? Let's have a
We've got
look.
Gertrude, have we?
Not yet.
I know what there is, though.
Okay. Hey, I'm liking him, right? He's kind of like, he's a bull, he's had a couple of drinks, and he's having a bit of dance. Do you know what I mean? It's Monty.
Full Monty.
Monty. Looking a bit disturbingly like a swastika, actually.
Yes,
So-
we'll go that road.
Monty, spiky tail, horns, red face, hands in the air like he just doesn't care.
Oh, yeah, he reminds me of a werewolf, but we've got...
I've got it as well.
You got it? Monty Python's Brian.
Monty Python's Brian Circus.
Monty Python's been alive for 4 months.
Is that like a Brian and Full Monty?
It could be, yeah. Who knows?
I don't think I would like to do that.
What's that?
The full Monty.
If that, no, please.
No.
If there's a God in heaven, spare us from that. Right, next up. Looking like, oh, I see what they've done here. It's a play on words. It's a play on words, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for this? This is of the level of one of, no, it's actually better than one of Brian's puns. It's kind of a vampiric looking fella called, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Ivana, suck your blood. Ivana, suck your blood.
Oh, yeah.
It's the penny that smashed the air as it dropped.
I burn your blood.
They call me the Count because I love to count. Here we go.
I love to call.
Every time you do a voice, it just reminds me of Carry On films, Brian. I don't know why.
Hello.
Here's John Inman back in the room. Oh, you being Brian Blessed? What's going on?
What's a vampire, isn't it?
It's a vampire. Did they laugh? Did I suppose they do? Anyhow, that was Ivana second.
Lots of people think vampires sound
Right. Is it the last one? Isn't the last one and all? Is it just the last one of these 5? Got another hour of this, Donna. Bloody hell. Right, so last up in this little number 5, we have is a rotund chap. Well, it's not a chap actually, apparently. I'm going to tell you, this is how the game's played. It is Annabelle.
Oh.
Apparently. Oh, I said, oh, mate, in fact, I'm gonna raise you that with oh, I say. So that was Annabelle, who sort of a bluish thing. To be fair, she's looked better. A couple of horns there, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite round, blue with darker blue in the central portion. That was Annabelle. So the last 5 you had there, so you didn't I? Was Twig, Colin, Monty, Ivana Sucky Blood, see what we did there. And finally, the strangely named Annabelle. Okay. Thank you very much, Donna. Oh, God. Done myself a mischief on my bingo shelf. Sounds like a rubbish country and western song. I done myself a mischief on my bingo shelf today. Okay, next up. The one that Brian mentioned just randomly, because he thought, oh, I wonder if that's been out yet, was imagine a lady, Frankenstein's monster, with a purple waistcoat on, looks like she's gone to a festival, Gertrude.
Oh my God.
He can't help you now, Paul.
No.
Gertrude.
No, I haven't got
You
her
know?
either.
Well, you asked for it before.
Yeah, I know that. She looks terrible. She looks really, really ill and she wants to go to hospital.
Brian, these aren't photographs of real people. It's
I know
pretend.
that. I know that.
Right, have you got it or what?
No.
Well, why did you ask me before then?
Well, that,
Radio.
now you know it's hard work when you got me.
It's summer, Brian. Okay, next up we have, hello, I'm enjoying this fella. Purpley, spiky-headed fella by the name of Squib. Okay, who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? You what?
Sounds like a squid. Squid.
It does, but it's got a B on it instead of a D.
It's a squid.
No,
Squib.
you got it?
The squib. Okay.
Yes, a word.
I'm enjoying my little things here I got off Sarah Farmer.
Sing them.
Behind her. Okay, got it there, Carter. I want to just pull the camera out to see him. There's Carter in the corner. Fizzing with energy. He is fizzing. Hey, there we go. Next up, good lord. Yeah, spiky barber puppet style figure of Fiona. Let's tilt it so I don't get that thing off. There we go, Fiona.
Oh, you got one. It's like a pear shape with spice.
A prickly pear, if you will.
Mark. Go look again.
Fiona.
You know.
You want another one? I'll give you another one. We have. Oh, say, look at that. Campus Christmas. It's Wolfie!
Oh, Wolfie.
Doing a little interpret. Good lord, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on here? You're trying to be a wolf on Michael Jackson's return. That was very Scooby-Doo. I'm enjoying that, Carter. That's more like it. Wolfie, with his little shirt on, doing a bit of interpretive dance.
Okay.
That just sounded like wind. Do you know what I mean? Right, that was Wolfie. Next up, we have. Next up, last one of this little lot we have. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh no.
Imagine a monster, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, a monster that makes awful, truly mind-crushingly bad jokes. What would you call that monster? I'll tell you, call him Brian.
Hey, I knew it.
Brian, with his blancmange brain sticking up the top of his napper.
Look, there's monster feeling.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you've got Brian.
I don't make these things up, I'm just reporting the facts as they are seen.
Looks like his brain. I think it's his brain sticking on top of his head.
Yeah. Pretty accurate.
I want to roll. Brenda's the hand about.
Yeah, and you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at this fella here, he's making a god-awful joke.
Spiff.
Just like your very own Brian. Yes, there, Sarah.
I bet Brain is an anagram of Brian.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brian and Brain, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Did you say I've got a recap? Cap.
Yeah.
Okay, we had.
Can we have a recap? Cap.
You can. We had Gertrude. On the rotate for a while. Squib. Fiona. Wolfie. And our very own Brian. There we go.
Yay!
He's enjoying himself. That's the main thing, ladies and gentlemen. Next up we have. Let's just have a look at that. What's this one? Bloody hell. This fella, bright yellow trousers, a face full of eyes. It's Ed.
Get your head of one food on. Heyo.
Hear me now. Ed. And he's got a big head.
That's my joke. I said, forget your head if you weren't screwed on.
That's all right. There you go. You know, we do try. We are very trying. So that's Ed, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Here we go, Katie Cox.
In
Whoa there. Bit of quiet, please. Just won't stop. It's Kaylee over there, I imagine in the green bubble, saying, Michael is late joining. Would you be able to list the ones that have already been drawn out, please? Yes, of course. So, for Mr. Michael Aiken, hello. And I'll read out for Kaylee. I can't do it when I've got hands in. Anyways, I'm going to do them all. I'll do them quite quick, Kaylee. We had Boo Boo, Anthony, Billy, Pablo, Patricia, Nigel, Peggy Sue, that was the cloud one, Bert, Poppy, hope you're writing these down by the way, Boris, Twig, Colin, Monty, Ivana Suck Your Blood, Annabelle, Gertrude, Squib, Fiona, Wolfie, and Brian.
Yay!
And the first one we did up there was Ed, so we'll carry on from now. So I just did that, everybody up there in TV Land within the bubbles over the Heathlands smoke break, because Mr. Michael Aiken's joined a little bit late, wants to catch up, and I think that's okay. So next one we have, fresh out the box, is, imagine if you will, a slug with psychedelic eyes and horns. It's Bruno. Well, why? Why is this happening, ladies and gentlemen?
Sorry, I stopped.
It's okay.
I stopped
Bruno.
things, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, no, I'm okay. I'm happy to go with it. The Sarah Farmer there. So that was Bruno.
No, Bruno.
Mouse.
It's all happening, is it not? Next up, I'm going to know. Next up,
Ready for a fight then?
Now then, he's got a fella. Well, one he's basically turned his poor arm's gone into some sort of weird knot. He's happy enough, but he's got big sharp teeth. It's George. Green, big mouth, smiley, sharp teeth, very long arms. That is German.
I'll pass them off.
I have done.
Cool. Quite the
Okay, and K6 got one. Nice one. Okay, Kelly, nice one. So that was George.
And the giant peach.
That's James. That's James.
That was his brother.
That was nice. That was a nice save, eh? Oh, yeah. Like Mr. Tickle, yes, you're right there, Lester.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was a good one.
I was like
Literally, I just said that. I'm repeating.
Yes, the arms.
Yes. Right, moving on. Imagine, I don't know, a lollipop that's gained sentience. He's got long legs and he's got some boots and also bat wings. It's Adam. And he stuck his hand up. I don't know why. Is he trying to hail a taxi or a bus, or does he need the toilet? Maybe, just maybe. We'll never know.
I think we're there. Never mind. Okay.
So that's, my friends out there, is Adam.
Where's he?
I'm just skating over that one. Next up, the last one of this little thing. Oh, bloody hell. One eye, looks like a ghost out of Pac-Man, but sharper. It's Jack. Cheers, Donna. Jack. I'd rather Jack than Fleetwood Mac. So sang the Reynolds Girls in 1987. So those last five, ladies and gentlemen, were Ed, Bruno, George, Adam, excuse me, and Jack. There we go. Cheers, Donna. Have a little drink of my water, so well. We having for tea tonight, Donna. She has a roast dinner on a Wednesday night, you know. But she had a roast dinner yesterday, Tuesday. Unbelievable. What are you having tonight then?
I really don't know.
I might have a piece of chicken if I should have defrosted it this morning. Not that you want to hear that on TV, or do you? Anyhow, I like this one because it's a descriptive word. It's a descriptive thing rather than just like, oh, it's Bob or whatever. It's, hey everybody, it's Spiky Joe. Looking a bit like if Lisa Simpson had a severe accident,
What's in there?
but was happy. Spiky Joe. Hi, yo. My name's Spiky Joe.
But I ain't sloppy Joe.
You're gonna die like a dog, says Spiky Joe from Louisiana.
She's really nice.
What was that? Come on, do that again, Brian. Give us your American accent.
Nice.
It's really nice. That sounded more 1960s Mancunian. It's like the first episode of Coronation Street. That's really nice, love. Yeah, that dog. Spiky Joe. There you go. Next up, oh, wait on now. Mr. Akin's got a line. Well done. Yeah, right there, Brian. We need to call medical assistance. Next up, good God Almighty, with his legs looking somewhat like a piano keyboard, and some horns and a hat, and he's got three little fellas there. Yeah, no. I can't give that detail out. It's practically filth. We have Seymour. Seymour. Yes, I could stop taking the bingo cards out now, unless you want a Seymour. Oh, come on, throw us a bloody bone in. Hey, yeah, I have to do with your bloody nonsense. I can throw a few in too.
Too hard.
Hey, me now. There you go.
Seymour,
There you go, you see.
the monsters.
Exactly, you see. You know, you're carrying on with the same thing, which I approve of.
I think I'm going to see one.
Seymour. There you go. Is there going to be any more like that, ladies and gentlemen? Stay tuned to find out. Right. Hello.
Sorry, Seymour Skinner.
Hi. Oh, listen, I can't see more. See what he did there? He's getting in with it. He's getting in with it. I'm liking that reciprocation. Here we go. Imagine, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, an abhorrence in the sight of God with 4 green arms, big yellow, big orange mouth, and 3 eyes and horns. If you could imagine something like that, you could maybe give him a name, and that name might be Jarvis. Computer system from Iron Man, but I looks out like that.
Yeah.
There you go, I say. Show on the Marvel reference in there for you, Mark.
I'll show up your t-shirt then, Mark.
Alright, what you got on today? Oh, yeah, nice one. I had my old Hydra on yesterday, didn't I?
That's a nice t-shirt of mine.
Where's he? Jarvis. Lost the fella. There
All
he
the
goes.
Avengers inside the logo.
Okay. Next up we have, for your viewing pleasure. Oh my God!
What the?
A multicoloured hairy eye with long arms and legs with a little hat on. I think most of these have got tiny little hats on, or the horns. This fella is Eric. So basically a giant eye, if you will.
Looks like a hairy circle.
Aye.
With an eye in the middle and then a tiny,
Tiny wee hat, so it's resting upon the tip of his head. So that's Eric. Okay, I reckon we've got about 20 more to do or something. No, less than that. Yeah. So again, you know, this sort of game we do every fortnight, just for a bit of fun, bit of a daft laugh, if you will. You know, no prizes, just just getting together and that, innit? Is it? One more, is it? Okay, so here we go. Imagine an angry carpet. That's all I can say. An angry carpet with claws. And that, ladies and gentlemen, would be Lottie.
How strange. I thought strange having an angry carpet
Well, you know,
of claws.
Lottie.
I know somebody called Lottie. That's
Do they look like an angry carpet?
no.
That's okay then.
A friend's daughter.
Okay.
Tell us if
Rightio. So that was Lottie. My God. Okay. Is it a recap of time?
yes, sorry.
It's alright. You could just hide over there a bit. Hope you're having a good time up there in TV land and across the bubbles as I give to you. Oh, I've got to us. Sparky Joe!
Yay!
Yes, sirree, Bob. Sparky Joe. Seymour. Jarvis. Eric. And finally in that little lot, Lottie. No, with that, do you know what? You're good. Do you know why? Because you're writing the numbers out. So we've had 30, ladies and gentlemen, and the whole bingo game has 48. I was just saying about the last one, which was, I can't remember what it was, Eric now. Looks like a licorice all sort with one eye. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, I remember that.
Aye,
Hey, me now! Hey, where the eagle has landed, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so 30, so we've got 18 more to do. So I'd imagine pretty soon,
aye.
Both.
I did this.
you could. Pretty soon up there in TV land, across the bubbles, in here, across the Heathlands Supper, you should start having lines coming thick and fast. Let us know when you do. Okay, thank you, Donna. Now then, I'll rattle me box. We now, oh, let me flaps came undone. Oh dear, imagine a robot with forks for hands. But wait on, he's not fueled by a nuclear power cell. It's merely clockwork. It's Zapper. There we go. I like the way you had to look at the screen there, Donna. As if you'd forgotten my accurate description of a wind-up robot with forks for hands.
Line.
Hear me now, nice one, B-Rye. So Brian's got a line. Have you got
yeah,
one up there?
well done.
So that is Zapper.
Yeah, definitely.
Last time you cheated.
Yeah, the last time.
Ah, you did it all, aye. Got to check this. Aye. Tried to pull the wool over our eyes the other week, didn't he? Aye. Anywho, I don't imagine a walking purple rug with massive blue donut ears, and you'll get something looking like Samson.
Where's Delilah?
Hear me now. She may be coming up next, you don't know.
Not the phone company, Samson. You know.
No. So that was Samson.
It's not the phone company.
No, not the phone company. We are no Heathlands is not affiliated with any branding.
That's what I said, Mike.
Do you know what I mean? Mind you, it was good if we did that. If we said like product placement. If I suddenly said Samsung 3 times and they sent us a phone, that'd be cushy, but they won't.
Oh, that'll be really good, though.
This bingo's been brought to you by What Want Most. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyhow, next up, somebody with a wibbly wobbly arm. It's Mike. There you go. And that's an accurate description. That's an accurate description of our very own Mr. Mike Borgia when it all guns a bit rang. There you go.
Oh, yes, I've got Mike as well.
It's all right.
Ooh, it's a big can.
Cool. So that was
Yes, maybe he's having a bad
Another
day.
line.
Like Mike Borgia.
another line.
Yeah.
Donna, fact check.
Maybe
Yeah.
Mike's having a bad day.
Yes.
And it looks like that's an
Yes, it's true.
What blimey?
Yay!
He ejaculated. Right. Next up we have looking like I don't know. I know I keep describing things as carpets. Imagine a robot made out of carpets.
What?
Do you want to do that, Donna? Can you do that now in your head? Imagine a robot made of carpet
Imagine if
with horns, right? Does it look anything like this?
No,
Oh, well,
Who's that?
who's it called?
it's Duncan.
Oh.
Duncan, innit? Don't know why he's suddenly from South London.
Hello, my name's Duncan.
Oh, no. My name is Duncan. I think if his robot is something more like that.
Really?
Hello, my name's Duncan. And I'm from...
Get on, Brian. Say this right. Don't have you heard this crap? Get on. Right. First of all, we'll do two. We'll do two Duncans. Right. We've got in the red corner, Brian in the blue corner. Heather. So first of all, right. There's a picture. It always gone ruined. Right. Right. So Brian, in your best Duncan robot voice, hello. My name is Duncan.
Hello, my name's Duncan.
That's basically Kenneth Williams. Right. Heather.
Oh, no. My name is Duncan.
Sounds like somebody really needing the toilet. You know. We've reached the pinnacle of entertainment, I'm sure you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen. And even Kaylee's saying that's shocking, Brian. Oh, hang on, Andy's got a line. Well done, Anthony. Well done. Putting robotic Duncan stroke
thank
Kenneth
you.
Williams aside,
Yes, thank you very much, Keely.
don't encourage him for the love of God. We have God Almighty.
Oh, God.
This is just a screw up. Yeah, I can't really describe this one. I'll just show it to you. It's.
What is it?
I'm going to tell you, Brian. This is the nature of how things work. It is Clarence. Red trousers, yellow top, kind of weird pink wings. Some sort of V-shaped head. Forearms. So that's Clarence.
I know somebody called Clarence. He goes to be
got it.
first.
Excellent.
Maybe this was him on a strange date. And
I should bloody hope not. He needs hospitalisation if he looks like that. Right, so Clarence. Okay.
That's fine.
Cool, thank you very much for that is. Right, okay, so I'll do a little recap of this fire there, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got a line.
Thank you, Carter. In fact, I'm going to put the camera on you, Carter. Do you want to wave towards me? It's all up there in Heathlands. Hear me now? There he is, look at him. Mr. Carter is squared over this parish. We had Zapper. Oh, do me some mischief. Samson.
And Delilah.
Mike.
That's one company.
Duncan. Go on, Brian. Do your robot voice.
Hello.
No, it's Zippy of bloody Rainbow. Hello. All right, Timmy. Right, we're moving on now. And Mike, we had Duncan, ladies and gentlemen. And finally on that little segment, we had Clarence. 35, 13 to go. Right, here we go. As I rattle my cards about. Okay. Hey? Abby?
I've got a line.
Abby's got a line, ladies and gentlemen. We can confirm that. Well done, Abby.
Hey.
I'm just doing a little look at that. It's a free-handed swivel. There we go. Okay, next up. Oh, it's pretty. Halliwell might be. Halliwell, if you're watching this, I know you're not playing, but if you're watching this, it's Bob.
Bob.
Got a
Bob.
line.
Oh, nice one there, Sarah Farmer got a line. Bob, sort of a rotund looking fella. He's all mouth and ears or curly things. I don't know, they are them actually. Can't call them horns. Just a maverick haircut, really, isn't it? Oh, excuse me. Right, that was Bob. Rattle me tackle. Yes?
You can even have Bob the Builder, Carly Fixie.
That was my joke.
Well, you're welcome to fight over that joke to the death. You know.
Bob the Builder.
Right then.
Carly Fixie.
Bob the Builder.
Yes, we can.
For some reason, what I started out innocuously as a game of bingo for all to us enjoy has turned into some sort of children's birthday party for 3-year-olds. Bloody Bob the Builder. Anywho, trying to pull the reins in and give you a game of bingo, I give unto you, it's a skeleton fella, it's Bones.
Down bones, down bones, down five bones.
Hear the word of the Lord.
Bones cut to the five bones.
Sir Bones. Oh, hey. I've got a week off next week, Brian. What are you going to do?
Aww, he's over here next week.
Don't care. Here we go. I think they're going mad. Michael is laughing. That's Kelly there, reporting from the Green Bubble. Next, God, look at this. This fella is kind of a fire with a pair of trousers. Bit like myself. It's Gordon.
Oh, good thing.
Yes.
Hang on.
Ramsey. Gordon Ramsay.
Good boy, aye. He's got these shoes on.
Gordon Ramsay as well.
Oh, I've got a board to pick with you. See what you're doing there, mate. Keep them coming. Golden.
Got another line.
Oh, man, they'd say this will happen. Sticking fast ladies and gentlemen as we get to near the end of the game.
Yeah, another line.
Yeah. You've got 2 lines in one with 1 card. I want you to check things. I think he's up to the good. So that was Gordon.
It's right.
I'm right.
I smell foul play.
A foul play. You can't have a foul play, do you know why?
Ah, you've got Ellen Tuck all week, Brian.
Because I'm not a chicken.
Right. It is the verdict of this court that Mr. Mark Original J. Grainer now punishes the prisoner. Thank you.
Oh, that's really nice.
And may the Lord have mercy on his soul. Yeah, so Mark said you've got Ellen Tuck all next week, right? There you go.
Have
Yes.
Yay!
Right. Moving on, what else we got there? And Michael's got 2 lines. So 2 lines for Michael Aiken. Well done. Anyway, moving on. We have... Well, I don't know what quite to say about this one. Very hairy, with a little hat. Again, the little hat, it seems to be a theme in these. But this person's called Margaret.
Margaret.
It's some proper called Margaret.
What is going on? What is going on there, John? Why am I a part of it? Who knows? Yes, there, Mr. Carter.
I can announce.
Yes.
I have a line.
Nice one, Mr. Carter. Well done, well done. And well done to all you lot out there getting lines.
You should say, I've got a slash.
No, he doesn't need a slash. Well, I hope he doesn't, because I'm in the middle of a bingo game. Right, that was Margaret. Where's she? Is it a recap of one more? One more. Why are you doing that? I don't understand.
What's this from, Brian?
It's a Little Britain.
Has it just hit your brain?
It's in prison.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm quite prepared, you know, to sort of hold on to the fact that maybe we'll never know.
What?
Maybe we'll never know. Anyhow, here we go. Sort of a blonde, spiky horn thing. It's Shan. Spelt S-I-A-N or Sian, but it's pronounced
Sean.
Shan.
Sean.
Shan, tell you it again.
Oh,
Oh, hey! Oh, what? I'm wasted again. I wish I was. Shan.
Yeah, got that.
Excellent.
2 lines.
Okay, so that was Shan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. So what we'll do is we'll have this recap. There's like another 5. Yeah, another 5. Another recap, and then it'll be the final 3. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Again, when we've done all them, ladies and gentlemen out there in TV land, in the bubbles across the Heathlands footprint, I'll have read them all out, and so everybody should have a full ass.
Everyone will have a full house.
Right? Okay, right.
Okay.
I don't make the news, I just report the facts. Okay, so the last final five we had there was Bob. It's do you know what's really bizarre? Well, no, that's going to take a minute. I'm going to take a minute here, ladies and gentlemen. What's the best thing about this? Right? I can understand, right? I can kind of understand when I do the dinosaurs and I do the weird creaturey bingos, right? And like, there's little jokes on. Right? All I'm doing today is basically reading out normal names. But for some reason, it's stranger than it normally is.
Yes, we can.
There we have it. So, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, here we are. Well, we'll just give a recap on this one. And he's got another line. Well done. And
Bob Apple? Eh? Bob Apple? Apple bobbing.
righty ho. Kaylee's saying we have 5 left. That's from Mr. Michael Aiken. Anyhow, I'll try again, shall I? Do you want to say it again? I will. Bob.
Build a cabin. Yes, we can.
I do it to myself.
Every time.
Then we had Bones.
Bones and
Oh, right. Right, that's it. We're going to go through the whole repertoire now, isn't it? Right. Trying to move it along. After that, we had Gordon. Right. Then Margaret. And after Margaret, we had Sean. I'm glad we're getting towards the end here, Donna. I'll have some sort of breakdown. I'll have another drink of water. I think I deserve it, you know. What's Heather doing?
I'm touching the ghost train.
Right, we need to. Right, do whatever it is you're doing. What were you doing there?
Maybe that's what you see in the ghost train.
Be careful, don't.
I literally thought you had your head in a sack. I didn't know what was happening. I'm moving. Radio, okay. It works for me up over here. Anyway, next up we have, I've got my bloody thing stuck again. Right, we have, here we go, a bat with an underbite, spiky ears and its wings on, sort of the wrong way around in a way. It's Louise.
Oh, yes. Jeez Louise.
There you go, that's it, there. We have Louise. So, dark blue body, red nose, kind of like a pig nose, yellow eyes, teeth pointing up, and kind of inverted sort of bat wings, if you will. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Louise. Okay, new wave. Hang on, I'm just going to count, we've got enough left there. Yeah, we have. We have now, again, it's a descriptive one. It's, it needs to get yourself down the barbers, because it's hairy Jim. Oh, Jimmy, how you doing? You're looking a bit hairy, that's what I call me, hairy Jim, innit?
Is that Harry Jim?
It is hairy Jim,
Yes.
as opposed to bald Jim.
I believe in that one.
I think things are getting a bit hairy.
Hear me now! Hey, you've warmed up now, ever. Hairy Jim. That reminds me of, when I was a kid, there was a thing called Hickory House.
What was that?
It was like a sort of, like a kids program. Anyhow, there was a mop on it called Mop, and it was just a mop. I just realised how pathetic the premise for that show was. But it was just a mop head with like a nose, and it looked a bit like Hairy Jim. It was the early 70s, huh? So that was Hairy Jim, ladies and gentlemen, and a little window into the early 70s there. Imagine a ball of wool. Imagine a ball of wool with robot clampy hands and spiky things on its head. And if you imagine that, you probably... Yes, you have accurately got Shelley.
Get on.
No, that's a victory cry if ever heard one. So Shelley. So again, like a kind of wibbly wobbly blue ball of wool, wibbly wobbly arms, and a spiky head.
There's only one left.
For you there is, Brian, for you there is. One more on that thing and then we've got 3. 2, is it? Yeah, of course. Okay, 4 lines for Mr. Michael. So again, Michael Aiken, 4 lines. Well done. So next we have now. Oh, he's dressed hipster casual. He's fanning about Hoxton in London. They're looking for some sort of Guatemalan coffee that nobody's had yet. It's Ollie.
Look at his ears.
The ears though, I'm going to have to have a look.
Stitched, isn't he?
It's actually, you can't probably pick it up. I'll try and get it near the camera, the focus goes to thing. He's got a face looking very much like the Cookie Monster. If you look on here,
Yeah.
like right up close, I can't do it on the camera, Fred. Is that right? But yeah, that's all like.
Oh, do have you done it?
Kind of a, you know, like a stripy orange top, light blue slacks. There you go. One more is on this bit, and then 3 more, and then that's it. Okay, again, you should start be getting airs and stuff like that. He's a purple fella, and he's called Lawrence. So curvy, sort of, well, say head really, he's made of head.
Like Lawrence Nightingale.
It looks more like tea. I think you're right there, you were told before. So that's Lawrence. You what you saying?
No, it's because he mixed up. It's Florence, not. I was thinking Lawrence Nightingale. That's Florence Nightingale.
Lawrence, well, it could be a brother Lawrence Nightingale.
What?
Sam.
Lawrence, okay. Now, let's jump into the final recap because I'm just going to do the last 3. Recap. Thank you very much, Kat, to the unstoppable there. It's all happening today, isn't it? Huh? Right, so first of all, we had Louise. We then had Hairy Jim. Exactly. Then we had Shelley. We then had Ollie.
Go with Ulsha.
What was that now?
Football leg.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Ollie, I think, yeah. Ollie, and then we had Lawrence. Lawrence. So, ladies and gentlemen, the final 3. Okay, so there's only 3. I want to read them out, give a bit more of a gap so yourselves or so the people who support you can type back so I know who gets the first S. Right, okay. First out, the final 3, ladies and gentlemen, is Stu. So a very large pink ears, he's got sort of teeth going up like that. Arms as long as house. We've got an house, ladies and gentlemen. Who's that, Mr. Mark Original G? Well done, Mark, but still all to play for, ladies and gentlemen. We played so we've all got a house. So that was Stu. Long arms. There we go. That was Stu, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Just do a double check.
Not yet.
It's okay. What I'm doing now, Donna, is I'm cultivating a bit of jeopardy, a bit of excitement, yeah? I'm taking my time. Mark's up the game, he's happy. He's happy, he got the first house. Here we go, what's this one? Kaylee sent another line from Mr. Michael Aiken. Well done, well done. Will this, I mean, obviously, by the time I've done the one after this, you've all got it. But who's going to be next up in this cavalcade of chaos that we call bingo? Trying to peep. Okay. Sam.
House. House.
House.
Well, okay. Well there.
House. 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 House.
That was very late, Evan. Wait on. Let me get this straight. Are you trying to tell me that in some way you've completed the game, Brian?
Yeah.
Ah, that's okay. So, well done to those in the room here who've just got a house, which is Mr. Brian Jefferson Esquire. We've had Sarah Farmer and Heather. Yes, there we go. Oh, Dabby, you know. Right, so, okay, right, so Michael's got it. But wait on a minute, it's not be selfish, yeah? You know. So, I don't know where, that's it. Well, I don't know where have I put that? I've lost where how did this even work? Oh, there we go, I've put it in the wrong one, doesn't matter. So, last out the box. There's a dead wasp in here! I'm not joking, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad I've just found that out. There really is a dead wasp in there. That's coming out. That could have been an accident there. So the final one, which, if you haven't got it already, will complete your board, ladies and gentlemen, has to be said in Australian accents, Charlene.
Charlene.
That it, Charlene.
Charlene.
Crying over sheep on the Barbie.
Charlene from Neighbours.
Sounded a bit like neighbours.
Bit neighbours, yeah. I just went to South London again.
So,
So, ladies and gentlemen, what the hell was that?
Guy need a bigger barrel.
Oh, it's the ghost of Jack. Not the ghost, she's not dead, but it's Jackie pervading the thing. With a cup of coffee. Right, so, right, Brian, enough now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you've had a fantastic afternoon. The next one we do will be 3rd, excuse me, 3rd of November. I can't remember off the top of my head which one it will be, but the slightly longer one. These ones that do are 48 cards to read out, and the other ones I think are 64, something like that. Anthony's got a house well done. Excellent, Anthony, over there in the blue bubble, or the blue. So I'd like to give a big, massive thank you to those in the room here. So a big thank you to Donna for assisting writing things down. To Mr. Carter there. I've got his over there. Mr. Mark Greener, Original J. Mr. Brian. Where's it? There's, we've got the lovely Sarah Farber Sport in the bingo dress, and thank you very much for lending me these. To the lovely, which was Abby, and the old Heather's gone, Roger, there. She's got the lot, Heather. Anywho, oh yeah, right. So I can confirm it's my favourite. The next bingo, Mark just put so in 2 weeks' time, ladies and gentlemen, the Australia's deadliest animals. So we're doing that. Kushti, we've got to follow mine. So Alistair is saying, see you soon, Mark and Sarah. That's some Alistair. So, ladies and gentlemen, to all of you there in the bubbles, out there in TV land across the footprint, hope you've had a cracking time. We'll join you in 2 weeks' time. Next week, it will be live cooking with Jackie. So, until then, from all of us here to all of us you there, have a cracking week too, and we'll see you soon. So, thank you and goodbye. Ta-da now. Hit it.